Dear children, you have learned receipts and payments account and income and expenditure account. Let us prepare income and expenditure account of not-for-profit organization. Question: from the following receipts and payment account of OT Recreation Club, prepare income and expenditure account for the year ended 31st March 2018. Receipts and payments account is given in the question. You are required to prepare income and expenditure account. For preparing income and expenditure, first draw the account and write the title in the books of OT Recreation Club, income and expenditure account for the year ended 31st March 2018. Children, in receipts and payments account, all receipts are given on the debit side and all payments are given on the credit side. I already told you, income and expenditure account is just like a profit and loss account. Children, all expenses will be shown on the debit side of income and expenditure account and all income will be shown on the credit side of income and expenditure account. Debit side item goes to the credit side of income and expenditure account and credit side of receipts and payments account goes to the debit side of income and expenditure account. Okay children, see the question. I already told you, you do not take the opening and closing balance of the receipts and payments account. Then what are the other income on the debit side of receipts and payments account? Okay children, you can leave opening cash balance. Next item, rent received. Okay, it is an income and revenue item. So enter on the credit side of income and expenditure account as by rent received, amount in outer column 10,000. Okay, what is the next item? Sale of investment is the next item. Children, I already told you, do not take capital receipts and capital expenditure. Okay, take only revenue items. Sale of investment is a capital receipt, so you do not take that item in income and expenditure account. Okay, what is the next item? Subscription received. Okay, subscription received is a revenue income, so enter on the credit side of income and expenditure account as by subscription received, write amount in outer column. Okay, what are the credit side items? By rent received, by subscription received. Okay, then no more items on the debit side of receipts and payments account. Then comes to the credit side of income and credit side of receipts and payments account. What is the first item? Sports materials purchased. Children, take revenue payments. Okay, sports materials purchased is a revenue item, but not the point. Sports equipments purchased is a capital payment. Okay, so here sports materials purchased is a revenue payment, so enter on the debit side of income and expenditure account as 2 sports materials purchased, amount in outer column 10,000. Okay. Next item, stationery paid. It is also revenue payment. So enter on the debit side of income and expenditure account as 2 stationery paid, amount in outer column 7,000. Next item, computer purchased. Children, we know that computer is an asset. Purchases of asset is capital payment. So you need not take it in the income and expenditure account. Okay. Next, salary. Salary is a revenue payment. So enter on the debit side as 2 salaries, amount in outer column 20,000. What is the next item? Closing balance of cash in hand. Okay. You need not take closing balance in income and expenditure account. Okay children, now we recorded all income on the credit side and all expenditure on the debit side of income and expenditure account. Now balance the account. How can you balance? First find the total of debit side and then find the total of credit side. Identify which side is greater. We know that credit side total is 64,000 and debit side total is 37,000. 64,000 is greater than debit side total. So first write the amount in credit side. Then write the same amount in opposite side, that means on the debit side. Then find the difference, that is 64,000 minus 37,000, that is equal to 27,000. Write 27,000, the balance just above the grand total, and write surplus. What is surplus children? Excess of income over expenditure is surplus. Okay. Write in bracket balancing figure transferred to capital fund. Again in balancing figure excess of income over expenditure. Okay children. Next question. From the following receipts and payment account of Trichy Recreation Club, prepare income and expenditure account for the year ended 31st March 2018. Receipts and payments account is given here. You are required to prepare income and expenditure account. So, draw the account, write the title. In the books of Trichy Recreation Club, income and expenditure account for the year ended 31st March 2018. Show the abbreviation DR on the debit side, CR on the credit side. Then see the question. First, receipt side of receipts and payments account, debit side of receipts and payments account, enter the items, debit side items on the credit side of income and expenditure account. Okay. What is the first item? Opening balance of cash in hand. You do not take it in income and expenditure account. Next item, dividend received. Children, take only the revenue items, revenue income in income and expenditure account. Dividend received is a revenue receipt. So, enter on the credit side as by dividend received. Amount in outer column 27,600. Next, sale of old newspaper. It is also a revenue receipt. So, enter on the credit side as by sale of old newspaper. Amount 3,000. Next, members subscription. It is also revenue receipt. So, enter on the credit side By members subscription amount in outer column 31,000. Next, local rent. It is a revenue receipt. So, enter as by local rent 8,000. Next, interest on investment. It is also a revenue receipt. So, enter on the credit side as by interest on investment amount in outer column 1,250. Next, sale of furniture. Children, sale of furniture is a capital receipt, but profit on sale of furniture is a revenue receipt. So, you should calculate the profit or loss on sale of asset. Okay, sale of furniture. Children, see the question. Selling price rupees 5,000 is given and also the book value of the furniture is also given in the question. Okay children, what is book value of furniture is rupees 4,400 and the selling price is 5,000. What is book value? The value of asset at the time of sale after deducting depreciation. Okay, book value means the value of asset less depreciation. Okay, that is book value. Then how can you calculate profit or loss on sale? Okay children, by comparing the book value and the selling price, we will get the profit or loss on sale of asset. Okay. Children, the calculation of profit on sale of furniture is given here. Book value of furniture 4,400. Its selling price 5,000. The difference, what is the difference? 600. It is the profit. Okay. Then here the selling price is more than that of the book value. So the sale is profit. Okay children. Profit on sale of fixed asset is a revenue receipt and that will be shown on the credit side of income and expenditure account. Okay children, in case of loss, how will you record that in the income and expenditure account? Children, if the selling price is less than the book value, the sale is loss. That say loss on sale of fixed assets will be enter on the debit side of income and expenditure account because that is a revenue loss. Okay children, understood? What is the profit on sale of furniture? Rupees 600 is the profit on sale of furniture and it will be recorded on the credit side of income and expenditure account as by profit on sale of furniture amount 600. Okay, now we entered all receipts, that means all incomes on the credit side. What are the credit side items? By dividend receipt 27,600, by sale of old newspaper 3,000, by member subscription 31,000, by locker rent 8,000, by interest on investment 1,250, then by profit on sale of furniture 600. Okay. Next, see the question. Payments. We recorded all receipts. Next, payment. Come to the credit side of the receipts and payments account. Then in payments side, enter all revenue payments on the debit side of income and expenditure account. Okay. See, what is the first item? Furniture purchased. Children, purchases of furniture is a capital payment. Okay. Furniture purchased is the capital payment. So you need not take it in the income and expenditure account. I already told you, take only the revenue items in income and expenditure account. Okay. Next, rent. Rent is a revenue payment. So enter on the debit side as to rent account, amount in outer column 2,800. Secretariat's honorarium is also revenue payment. So enter on the debit side to secretary's honorarium, amount 50,000. Next, postage revenue payment, 2 postage 1700. Next 2 general expenses 4350. Next 2 printing and stationery 45,000. Next 2 audit fees 5,000. Okay children, what is the next item? Closing balance of cash in hand. Okay, you need not take closing balance of cash in hand in income and expenditure account. Okay, now we entered all receipts and payments, that means all income and expenditure on income and expenditure account. Then next step, balance the account. Okay, how can you balance? Find the total of both the debit side and credit side. Here debit side total is 73,850. Credit side total is 71,450. Children, then you can find the greater amount. We know that debit side is greater than the credit side. So, enter debit side amount first on the debit side, then write the same amount on the credit side. Okay, first enter the grand total on the debit side, then write the same amount on the opposite side. Then find the difference between the greater amount and the lighter amount. What is that? 73,850 minus 71,450. That is equal to 2,400. Okay. What is it, children? It is the deficit of the club. Okay. Then what is deficit? Excess of expenditure over income is deficit. Okay. Write as by deficit, balancing figure transferred to capital fund, again in bracket, excess of expenditure over income. Okay, children. Next question. From the following receipts and payments account of Tenkashi Thiruvalluvar Mantram, prepare income and expenditure account for the year ended 31st March 2019. Children, first mark the revenue receipts and revenue payments. Okay. Then first item, what is the first item? Balance brought down. That means opening balance of cash in hand. You need not take the opening balance of cash in hand. Next, interest received is a revenue receipt. Subscription, revenue receipt. Legacy, it is not a revenue receipt. It is a capital receipt. So, you need not take. Next, entrance fees, it is a revenue receipt. Next, sale of furniture. Children, sale of furniture is a capital receipt. You do not take sale of furniture, but if there is any profit or loss on sale of furniture, you should take it in the income and expenditure account. Okay, for that you must calculate loss or profit on sale of furniture. Okay, how can you calculate? Selling price is given here. What is the selling price of furniture? 16,000. Its book value is would be 17,000. Okay, how can you calculate profit or loss? By comparing the book value and the selling price. Okay, children, here the selling price is 16,000. Book value is 17,000. That means the selling price is less than that of the book value. So, the sale is loss. What is the loss amount? 1,000 is the loss amount. Children, loss on sale of furniture will be shown on the debit side of income and expenditure account. Not the point. Show the workings. Okay, what is that? Sale of furniture, calculation of sale of furniture. Selling price 16,000, book value 17,000. Then find the difference. Then write explanation. What is that? As the selling price is less than the book value, the sale is loss. Loss is equal to 1,000. Okay. Then this loss on sale of fixed furniture will be shown on the debit side of income and expenditure account. Okay children, what are the credit side items in income and expenditure account? By interest received 5,000, by subscription 55,000, by entrance fees 7,000. Okay children, now we recorded all incomes. Then come to the credit side and mark the revenue payments. Salary is a revenue payment, rent revenue payment, traveling expenses revenue payment, printing and stationery revenue payment. Next, investment made. Children, investment made is a capital payment. Okay, investment made is capital payment, so you need not take. Next is sports equipment purchased. Sports equipment purchased is a capital payment. Children, note the point. Sports materials purchased, what is that? Revenue payment. Okay, you got the difference. Sports equipment purchased is a capital payment. So, you need not take it in our income and expenditure account. Okay, what is the next item? Closing balance of cash in hand. Need not take that closing balance. Okay. Then what are the debit side items? 2 salaries, amount in outer column 20,000, 2 rent 24,000, 2 traveling expenses 2,000, 2 printing and stationery 6,000. Children, don't forget to take the loss on sale of furniture. Then write 2 loss on sale of furniture amount 1,000. Okay children, now we entered all expenses on the debit side and income on the credit side. Then what is the next step? Find the balance. Okay, how can you find the balance? First you find the debit side total, then credit side total, then find the difference. Okay, children, credit side total is 67,000, debit side total is 53,000. Okay, credit side is greater than the debit side. So, first enter greater amount on the credit side. Then write the same amount on the opposite side. That means on the debit side. Then find the difference. What is the difference? 14,000 is the difference. Write that 14,000 on the debit side. And write, what is that? Surplus. Okay, in bracket write balancing figure transferred to capital fund, again in bracket excess of income over expenditure. Okay children, next question. From the following receipts and payment account, prepare income and expenditure account of Kumbakonam Basketball Association for the year ended 31st March 2018. Receipts and payments account is given in the question. You are required to prepare income and expenditure account. For solving, first you should mark revenue, income and revenue payments. Okay, opening balance you do not take. Next, rent of hall received, revenue receipt, subscription received, revenue receipt, life membership fees, that is capital receipt, you need not take. Next, locker rent received, that is revenue receipt. Okay, so enter these revenue receipts on the credit side of income and expenditure account as by rent of hall received, amount in outer column 6,000, by subscription received 9,000, by locker rent received 2,000. Okay children, come to the credit side, mark revenue payments. Rent of ground paid is a revenue payment, printing charges revenue payment, bank charges revenue payment, insurance for building revenue expenses, tournament expenses revenue expenses, audit fees revenue expenses, sports materials purchased revenue expenses. Okay children, opening and closing balance of receipts and payments account, you need not take it in the income and expenditure account. Okay children, what are the debit side items? 2 rent of ground paid 12,000, 2 printing charges 5,000, 2 bank charges 1,000, 2 insurance for building 2,000, 2 tournament expenses 16,000, 2 audit fees 3,000, 2 sports materials purchased 4,000. Okay, children, now we entered all incomes and expenditure. Okay, then find the balance. First, find the total of both the debit side and credit side. Identify which side is greater side. Children, debit side total 43,000, credit side total 17,000. Okay, here debit side is greater than the credit side. So, you should enter first on the debit side, greater amount. Then write the same amount on the credit side. Then find the difference. Difference 26,000. Okay, this 26,000 write on the credit side and write what is it, children? It is the deficit. Okay, how? Because expenditure is more than that of the income. Okay, excess of expenditure over income is deficit. Okay, write as by deficit in bracket balancing figure transferred to capital fund, again in bracket excess of expenditure over income. Okay, children, thank you.